right, good afternoon, family and friends. This is Harry, the president of the Liberian Association of Arizona. I've come to talk to you about a few things. The first one is that how saddened we are for the loss of our sister, um, Sister Titi. I need not to tell you about who Titi was and her contribution to this community. It was a march. Titi was a unifier. Titi, I can say for sure, was somebody who encouraged me in the first place to get involved in providing leadership for the Liberian community. And after we won the elections, she was one of those who was always there to provide suggestions and advice and strategies as to how we can be a better leadership. And so her death came as a surprise, although we knew she was sick. We visited her as well. We're in prayers with her. We believe that God has called her. And so, on behalf of the association, we want to again express our condolences to the bereaved family. We are all Titi's family. She was a member of the association, playing some leadership role in the association as well. She was the brain behind most of our programs, and you all know that. We lost a hero. So I wanted to say that first and foremost. Another issue, I'm sure you've heard the news in the community and the attempt to picture me as a very insensitive person, as somebody who does not care about the passing of our sister. That is not true. When I became president, even before I became president of the association, those who encouraged me to run, one of the things that I told them was that our community was divided. Our community was divided on troubled lines. And I was not surprised because our country is divided on troubled lines. We fought crisis, senseless civil war in Liberia. Hundreds of thousands of people were killed. They lost their life on the basis of troubled alignment and tribalism and the belief that one group of people is better than the other group. I lost my father in the civil conflict as a result of such mindset and belief. And so when I decided to become president, my first priority was to bring the community together. And some of you can bear me witness. Every program I go to, one of the major things is that we are Liberian first. Before we are Kru, before we are Grobo, before we are Mandingo, before we are Crown, before we are Lofian, we are Liberians first. And so we owe it to Liberia as an association. And I have been very clear on that. And I will leave the association with that belief that I think it's possible that we have a country, we have an association that we all come together because we are Liberians, believing that we are equal people, irrespective of what tribe or what county we come from. And so for me, I really believe that we have one culture, and it is the Liberian culture. And that was the reason why when we lost our sister, one of the things that came to mind was that how can we use the program we had planned, that she was even part of the planning of this program. We have spent thousands of dollars on this program. The guests and other people were arriving in the country by the time of her passing. How can we use this program to honor our sister? How can we use this program to recognize the contribution that she has made to this community? And we went around across the community talking to opinion leaders. And everybody suggested that let dedicate the inauguration program to Sister. Let recognize her contribution that she has made to this community. For 30 minutes, an hour, let's pay tribute to her. Let design the wall, present it to the family, and just to recognize that she was a good person, that she was a unifier. And for some reason, because certain people have personal issue with me, because I disagree with you on certain issues, so you want to use troubled relationship to get at me, to fight me. You want to use tribal connections to attack me and present me to be a very sensitive person. You guys have known me. You've known me in this community. I'm one of the obedient person. I will bow down to anybody. We have different cultural traditions and different tribes in different culture. We're not in the position to be able to celebrate every specific culture. For example, during the time we were having the elections, the Gibson family lost their mother, a very prominent woman in the community. Her body was in the funeral home when we were having the elections, when we were having victory parties, when we were having debate, when we were having campaign all around the place. She is a Liberian. Members of the association, her children, active members of the association. Even the day of her wake, while the body was in the church, we went and talked to the family to allow us to speak first because we had arranged another program in Tucson. We're going to Tucson. We didn't spend more than 10 minutes in that place. We went to Tucson to do the association work because we are all one people. Pastor Bidad, his mother died. On the same day we were burying his mother, we were attending the Maryland Association or inauguration program. Pastor Bidad is a permanent member of the community. It was not a show that we were insensitive to the Gibson family or to Pastor Bidad or to other people that have lost their life. No. We show up, we provided our contribution, we visited the family, we showed that, we care for them, we love them. But the association has to move on. If we sit here and say the association will not do anything until we bury every member, it takes almost about 2 months. On average, a month and a half, 2 months to do these burials. It means we're not going to do anything. We will not do anything. So why don't we use these programs to honor these people? You think our sister would not be happy with together celebrating her life and honoring her for the contribution she has made to this community? So this thing is not about Titi. It's because somebody has personal issue with me, and even before Titi's death, already started calling people and telling them not to attend the program, not to attend the induction program. And then when Titi passed, it complicated everything. It complicated everything. Okay? Now, you can't be the only person undermining everybody. Whether it is in the Grand Jury Association or it is in the Liberian Association. When people disagree with you, you don't go and undermine everybody. You cannot be the only person undermining everybody in this state because they disagree with you. And because you have a relationship with a particular association, you want to use that to go against people. You can't keep doing it. Somebody has to stand up to you. Somebody who has nothing to lose. I asked for an opportunity to lead this community. That's what I'm doing. And you've seen some of the things we've done in this community since we just took over about 3 months ago or so, 3-4 months ago. And we'll continue to do more if we are given the opportunity. Nobody's going to intimidate us. Nobody's going to intimidate us. You can use your county association to intimidate us. You can't do that. You can't do that. We are one people, one association, and I think we need to stand up for the truth. We need to stand up for the truth. We are equal Liberians. Whether you can be more, you can be less, the association is for all Liberians. And so we have to treat every tribe, every person equal. I think we need to stop this thing, this belief that one tribe it's more members of the association than others. That's not the kind of president I promise to be. And that's not the kind of president I'm going to be. Yep. And some of you guys know, deep down in your heart, you know that this is not about, I respect, I respect, this is not about going against, Grangita Association. I got a daughter, her mother is from Grangita. My ex-wife from Grangita. My grandmother is from Grangita. All my aunts and uncles, they're all from Grangita. My father and mother is from Grangita. So nobody will make it look like I'm against Grangita Association. That's not true. This young man have problem with me. Come and confront me. We young educated people, we should disagree. We should be able to disagree peacefully, and the next day we hug and move on. You can use our disagreement against me, and then you get, the group, and you wanted to go against. You are the only one calling people, telling people not to go to the program. And so, my fellow Liberians, we need to say enough is enough. Somebody has to stand up and say, this is wrong. This is wrong. What we do for John, we have to do it for Paul, because that's who we are. We are one people. Because the other tribe has small people, it doesn't mean that we can't respect the other people. We have to respect everybody. And so all I'm trying to do is to lead an association that treats everybody equally, irrespective of what tribe you come from. Whether you Kru, you Grobo, you Crown, you Mandingo, we have to treat everybody equal. Every deaf equally. Even though we got personal relationship with certain people, but in as much as they are members of the association involved, we have to treat everybody equal. So we've been in touch with the family. The family has told us that we should not honor Titi while she's not buried. We will respect that, and we'll wait after the burial. We will have an honoring program for her because she was part of our leadership, and we're going to do that. But we're calling on you. You elected this leadership. Or even if you did not elect us, we are committed to transforming our community. Do not allow personal issues to impede the progress we're trying to do in this community. Do not allow that to happen. Do not allow that to happen. We are one people. Because of this saying, think about this tribe is better, this tribe is this. That's why we fought war in Liberia. We lost our family members. The country went backward. And then we come thousands of miles to this country. We want to continue that. I'm not going to be the president who does that. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm really not. Our sister knows how much we love and care, the relationship we've had with her. She knows that. And going to get inducted, how does that harm? How does that disrespect her? When we have even begged the family, we say we want to honor this girl. We want to appreciate her. And we respect the opinion of the family that we're going to do that after her burial. And that's what we're going to do. But please, my people, this is the same Harry. The Harry who do all of the, the work we're doing for our community, and we'll continue to do it. Please, deep down in your heart, this is not about Titi. This is about this young man attempting to get at me because he believes that he supported me, okay, and I'm not supposed to disagree with him. And that's why he believes, and he's wrong about it. And this is a young man who keeps undermining everybody, every leadership. Every leadership, you guys know him. I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm not. I try to do the right thing. And this decision is not a decision that I make alone. We have an entire executive team. About 8 persons. We meet, we vote. About three times we've met. Took vote, took consensus. Every time the executive team said, let's go ahead with the program. So my people, don't sit down. Don't sit down. Come out this weekend. This school, let's show that we are one people. Together we are stronger.